But Weibo, even though they've never made it to the world stage in their organization's history, are looking to break that mold, debut here, and return the Shy to the world stage for the first.
It kind of opens up the net of vision. We've had some walls put down. Xiaohu, he has to blow the flash here, maybe?
Xiaohu tries to turn it around onto Fofo. Well, flash not burn yet. He gets out. That was slick. Meanwhile, the Shy with the ulti sets up the Weiwei topside. Ala's up against the wall. Bopped around. He picks up the kill, and Weibo are more than heavy on the board.
Weibo have absolutely destroyed this early game. Weiwei has more than destroyed this early game. The Renekton, which is meant to be the point of pressure, dies in the top lane. That should not be happening. The Renekton Sejuani should be controlling that, and that's alongside the other early game losses for EDG.
As you see Sejuani getting seen on the map towards the mid lane, and they fail the 1v2 because of mechanical mistakes, but Ala on this Renekton with the wave pushing in, this was bound to happen against the Shy, but still...
Level 6, he spots Weiwei. This is not so much ships in the night, it's more than just a submarine looking to take down a passing freighter.
Oh, okay, Jiejie is level 6, so that's a difference. A lot of damage coming out of early stages. Smite down. Weiwei had no business getting that. Come on.
The crowd goes absolutely insane, Hysterics.
Wait, they're going to go even more insane. It's the turn onto Uzi Light.
Pain to deal with in patch 13.12 and 13.13 is that whoever gets static shift pretty much wins all the priority when it comes to the mid game, and you already see that Light is extremely accelerated coming out of Crisp, and with Light having that ultimate available, jumping onto Uzi and being way too overpushed in his own lane.
Crisp like sidesteps the Q, lands the double Q himself. He is having such...
Does have flash though, and the jungler is right around the corner. Can he get out?
But no Glacial Prison available. Permafrost can be Bellow's breath as Weiwei is waiting for the counter gank. Ala
oh, come on.
Too far up. Patience. Dominance here in the early game. The teleport's being burned as well. Xiaohu makes his way in, wants to mow Jiejie down. Flash finally burns. Searing Charge doesn't connect, but doesn't need to. Xiaohu pops him back, and kill number 5 for WBG.
And kill number 4 for Weiwei on the Poppy. It feels unfair that he is absolutely everywhere.
He is just leashing EDG around for this map. The Shy also perfectly baiting out that entire play towards the top side with Ala overcommitted on the Renekton and not having the abilities to escape. I mean, it was an aggressive play from the side of EDG, but the Shy getting away with the flash as well in hand. And also the TP from Xiaohu. This is a great early start for a scaling composition.
This is looking a little bit desperate, and that's why I was like, oh, come on. It feels so sad for EDG that you finally make yourself an aggressive play, you've made it in the mid lane, trying to snowball the game, and then suddenly the Poppy's there to ruin your day.
That's a beautiful length of play. He said Weiwei got his 4th kill. 5 is coming through from Jiejie, called the Forge God to get the minion wave there. Dominant, Glacial Prison not going to be Bellow's breath as the Shy. Searing Charge a 2-man. Jiejie's tanking it up. He buys some time, but...
Here for Weibo.
They're going to play it slow. Maybe after the Herald double TP, the disengage onto Meiko. Now
Crisp
engaged on. Again, he does it. Sent back with this Jiejie. Remember that Ala's not here. He'll have to teleport in. Jiejie cornered out as Crisp now holding the engage. The Keeper's Verdict used again onto Meiko as Uzi tagged out by Light, who runs in and dominates the fight. EDG not winning this one as Killer Instinct back in. Call the Forge God. Hits Uzi from afar. Weibo are 5 members strong, and once again EDG are suffering.
Weibo, they just have more CC, they punt out the front line as well with the Poppy ult, and this is corralling EDG under the top lane turret.
This game 1 feels so bad as they try and make a turn onto Xiaohu. It's a good idea, but now Meiko solo it out. Ala in the dominance flashes on live, but he won't be dead. Uzi corralled down by his old mid laner. And Edward Gaming, they might have the legacy under their belt, but Weibo have the skill.
EDG
glorified cannon minions, a teleport coming back. Hex Gates helping them as well.
Low health bar, Xiaohu still re-engages Weiwei again! Jungle diff, ladies and gentlemen in all chat.
Alright, remember, you know how Poppy's gonna die if she takes a greedy engage and she overextends. That bounty gold goes into one of the hands of the carries. I mean, that might be a way back.
You know how you're not gonna get that shut down? 1, fights like this, and 2, teleporting back into the play in the replay after this as well. Weibo, they've done a great job, particularly with the Poppy ultimate, to get rid of half of that front line. The Brawn Bush can be such an issue. At the start of this fight, it was already difficult enough with so much CC landing. The Herald gets taken, put down as well to tank up a couple of turret shots. Weibo, they are winning on all fronts.
Extra style points for the Rift Herald, like you said, but still, Weibo Gaming locking in a 5v5 composition where they're
pinching EDG. They want to end game 1 right here at the 20-minute mark as teleport to follow through. All members there. Chris with a 2-man Magnet Storm as Weiwei ults up. No one dead from EDG yet as the Shy didn't get a Searing Charge, but Light ulti's back in. They get numbers once more. They're so agile in Weibo as EDG now claw back, trying for victory. Uzi is the one to do it. This Derry at least having an attempt, but they're too far behind. They didn't win the early game, and now they're just not going to win any of the game.
EDG try to group up and push, but united they fall to Weibo once again.
Just like this Baron, and now with the Baron in their hands, they're going to wait for that Hex Soul, and EDG's game 1 is going to be ever so much more harder.
Don't know how much we can keep talking about this. EDG, they try to force fights when they're behind in games. They try and group up and force, but right here, they don't manage to find something on top side. They stay too long, they get teleported on, and they can't defend all angles of attack. The Braum shield only goes one way. They can't defend against the Ornult, they get taken down.
And here's the problem with Zeri, when you lock it into Weibo Gaming's composition, it doesn't do any damage, especially with only the static shiv
That's a
in
problem.
these team fights. And you can't even work through the front line to be absolutely insane. 1 item to 3 as well. We have 3 item spike for the side of Light. This Kai'Sa needs to get shut down and needs to get engaged on before the base melts.
But Kitty, I think it's too late for that. Mid turret already gone with inhibitor. EDG might get engaged on behind their own turret against the wall again. Weiwei not getting the charge this time. Chris looks for the engage, gets the Shattering Strike. The Magnus Storm a little bit late, but it's still a 1-for-1 trade. EDG have done better than we expected as their second kill comes through, and now Uzi charging through the team, but he's sent away. Weiwei jumps in the backline yet again as EDG's jungle is getting chunked out, but they haven't finished the job. Call the Forge God is after the Braum ulti. TheShy! What an ending coming through as he tanks up the damage, but Uzi's run out of ulti.
Where has TheShy been? Where has this TheShy been the entirety of summer? What a great engage.
He wants to die for it. He wants to end game number 1, one step closer as Weibo now empty the Nexus turrets. The Nexus dropping down, and in 22.5 minutes, that's WBG at their peak.
What a dominating start to the series by Weibo Gaming.